Hello and welcome to a City Skylines After Dark Let's Play. That's right, the expansion for Skylines has released and I am really looking forward to getting in and trying out some of the new features in the After Dark expansion. Obviously you can see it does add a day-night cycle to your cities here, so when the sun goes down your city just lights up really beautifully and just looks so pretty. But there's also other things that go on, and different changes to the way buildings behave at night, that sort of thing. Also, the expansion added a prison system, it added taxis, different changes to traffic, pedestrian, bike lanes, lots and lots of cool things, which we're going to find out about in a new game here. But first, just let me show you the mods that I'm going to be using. So I've tested a few mods to see if they work with After Dark, and these mods include Unlock All, which is obviously a mod that ships with the game, so you're going to expect that to work. Automatic Bulldoze is working for me, 25 tiles, so I can unlock the full map. This autosave mod, Enable Achievements, so I can get achievements with mods. Fine Road Heights, so this is pretty cool, it gives you more control over the height of a road, and you can also like switch between different road types, which can be handy if you're trying to build a bridge and you want like a certain type of road to form. Also using Tree Brush, so I can paint down a bunch of trees. Automatic Emptying, which empties cemeteries and garbage dumps, that sort of thing. Traffic Plus Plus, so it's a lot more traffic control options in this. Using a cloud and fog toggler rather, got some options here which we might play with to get the kind of look that we want, and also using the traffic report tool here, which is working with After Dark for me. So I'm going to start a new game here, and I'm going to play on this map here, which is a map that I actually created myself probably about a year ago now when Skylines launched, but I haven't really touched it a hell of a lot since then. However, I do think it'll be cool to play with the Skylines expansion, because as you can see there's lots of nice coast here, and the way that coast works has slightly changed with After Dark, so coastal areas have higher land value now, so that'll be cool for us to play with on this map here. So let's go and found the city of Newdale and get this loading up for us here. Alright, so here we go. We've got all of the tiles available to us from the start here with that mod, and also, let's pause here, also we do have all of the roads available and all our services, all of that kind of thing. So we can get building here straight away. Let's just take a look at the area we're starting in here. So this is going to be our initial starting area here, and we've got lots of nice room to build our city off of that. I'm thinking this sort of main area here is going to be like the city centre, and then we'll kind of build off from there and maybe have some less dense areas, maybe even put some farms over here, or maybe over here potentially, and definitely looking forward to getting up into the hills here as well. Plus all of our beautiful peninsula down here and our little island over there. But for the moment we're going to be sticking in our initial starting area here, and I do have a bit of an idea about what I want to do in terms of an initial road layout. I have made some custom assets here, so I put together a few of these in the workshop, well not in the workshop, in the map editor tool or whatever, and I haven't uploaded these to Steam or anything, but I guess if people really want them I might be able to do that. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a couple of roundabouts in. I think one about here somewhere, and then I'm going to run a straight off of that. I'm going to run a straight 2.5 up that way, and probably 2 down here, 2.5 we can do, I think. Yeah, that's good. That's good. 2.5 there. Okay. And up the top here, I'm going to put another one of these roundabouts. I actually got the inspiration for these roundabouts from looking at Madrid, because Spain seems to use a hell of a lot of cool roundabouts in their cities. So I went and looked at the Madrid street plan and copied a bunch of cool things out of there. So, you know, if you're looking for roundabout inspiration, go and have a look at a Spanish city. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm going to run a couple of like one-way service roads straight up and down our main little area here, and this is going to keep a lot of the traffic off of the main avenue going up the middle here. So all the local traffic that's going to be in our city blocks here will be able to connect onto these, and it also keeps traffic lights for the most part off of our main avenue. I think with the Traffic Plus Plus we can probably turn these off somehow. How do we do that? I'm not quite that familiar with the buttons for Traffic Plus Plus, but something like you're supposed to click on this and I don't know, I'll work it out at some stage. Yeah, I should be able to turn traffic lights off if it becomes a problem. We'll see how it goes, because this, even as it is, will be able to handle quite a high volume of traffic. But let's keep going now with, is this the one I want? Four-way palm, yep. So I'm going to put a roundabout there and do the same thing up here, pulling 2 off, and on this side as well, pulling 2 off this way, and 2 off there, and then we'll get the roundabouts all on these, nice and easy, and that's our little city block right there. Then we can just fill the rest of this in. Okay, so there is our little city block. I am just going to clean this up because I don't want that connection there at the moment. It may come back later. It could be useful for something, we will see. But for now, let's just close this off and complete our pedestrian path there. Very sexy, I like it. Alrighty, and we'll go and zone a bit of residential into here. So we'll zone this whole little block high density, and on this side as well. So that'll look pretty cool, having nice tall buildings next to the main avenue there. And I might put some more tall things back here and back here as well. And I think probably in here too. And maybe along there. Let's not go too crazy at the start actually, because we kind of want them to form. Actually, I might even take all of that out, to be honest, and we'll come back to it. But we'll just get it to start here, so that we don't have to run massive power lines. Because I'm just going to put a couple of little wind turbines here somewhere. Let's go there and there, and then just dink a tiny little, very minimal power line, just like that, so that that will power up, and later on we can get rid of that line. Now, just need to work out where I want to put our industry. So either we'll go and buy over here maybe and start a bit of, I think there's also some ore down here, so we could do some like ore industry stuff here, but we are going to want just the normal industry as well, so maybe we'll save that spot for later. And we could just go and take this little area here. There's not too much in the way of natural resources there, just the forestry. Maybe we could do some forestry as well. But I think we'll put our standard industry in here. So that means we're going to buy this tile. And actually that'll give us more access to water as well for our water treatment options. So we can probably pull from the clean water in the river. And in fact, let's set that up now, just while we're thinking about it, because we are going to need it. So this is water pumping. And we can see the water flow is coming down here. So if we keep all of this pollution free, we're going to be just fine to pull water from, say, there somewhere. And that is probably going to need power as well now that we're here. So we'll probably just chuck a temporary wind turbine there. And later on we'll get rid of that. Okay. We'll run a water pipe. I'll send that down there. And sewage treatment, we're going to put that right in the corner here, right out of the way. And run a pipe for this. Although, actually, maybe first I'll put the industry in before I run a pipe for that. So I'll just leave it with this and a little wind turbine for now. 8 megawatts. That's the most you can get out of a wind turbine. And yeah, so our industry area is going to be over here. And we're going to have, I think later on in the game, we could probably put a cargo a cargo ship sort of thing here, and have a little industrial port here. That would be pretty cool. Would sort of waste our beachfront a bit, but we've got plenty more beachfront where that came from. Got to have the industry somewhere, and it would be nice to have cargo ships coming in as well to help with our supply there. Alright, so set up our little industry area here. I'm going to put a straight in here, something like, let's go a bit further, 2.5 again, say. 2.5, yep, okay. On sort of more angled with the beach a bit. That looks good. And we'll just chuck our trusty roundabout onto the end of that. And there as well. And now I'm just going to change a few of these roads. I don't want... Kind of doesn't make sense to have all the trees, the pretty trees in the industrial area. So, and I might take these down to the single lane version, and let's run this back this way, say 1.5, and over to there, and join there. And the same on the front here, although I don't think I want to go quite 1.5 because that's going to take us all the way onto the beach there. So let's kind of just go like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yep, we don't want to come too far forward into there. Okay, so that gives us a nice little industrial area there. And we'll fill this in a bit. Let's connect now these two areas. And I think I'm going to connect with this one. Something like this. Say this. This. That's a bit annoying. Let's get it turning more from the start, I think. Something like this. 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 And that. There we go. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty cool. Okay. No, it's not pretty cool actually. Fussy road builder. Let's get that going like this. And this, and this. There we go. That I like. Okay. Okay. So that's connected. And time to zone our industry into here. We'll just again put a little pocket in here and go and run some power to it from over here. And then we'll just add the rest in as it's needed. And okay, so we've got water partially sorted. Let's do the rest of these pipes. You go out to here, something, go to there, and then run straight down here, and straight up here, and back this way, and down, and there, and there. Okay. Okay, very nice. That's sewage for this, and there, and there, and straight down this road as well. And then following this road, we'll connect through to there. Okay. The one in the middle. Beautiful. Okay, so that's water. Electricity will work itself out at some stage soon. And, well, that's utilities, so let's unpause here and start getting some folks to move in here. So hopefully they start spawning in here. And we'll give these guys some little shops to work with. I do like putting all the low density industrial in with the residential areas. Partly for like the tax reasons, it makes it easier for me to district things and set the policies like I want them. And also it looks pretty cool to have like some height differential in the buildings. It makes your tall buildings stand out a little bit more, and it's fun to sort of play with that way. So let's go and low density that. And well, this is going to be high density here, so this is going to be high density reso, all of that. So that, I think this will be high density as well. That will look cool being tall. And then we'll maybe make this as low density, that little bit there. And that will make these taller buildings stand out even more. Okay, people are starting to move in, and pretty soon they're going to want services. Oh, hang on. People are moving in even though there's no connection to the outside world. We're on a little island here. Okay, so let's do this, and gonna send that through to like there, and about here, go back here, back there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yep, that's good. And one-way road, connect that there, connect that there, and flip that direction. Now we can unpause, and we'll just fix these up as well now that we're here and not missing this. So I'll just do this from this direction and I'll flip it. Take the snapping off. So like this, and a little bit there, and then in there. And flip the direction. Great. And on the other side. So, out of here, going this way, and like this, and yeah, like that. Beautiful. So that's our city entrance there, and that is going to be good for our traffic. So also if people want to get into our future little block we're going to have in here, they can just duck off there and take traffic off of this main avenue again. How's our things looking? Okay, this hasn't popped in yet, that's okay, that will come soon. We can probably just keep zoning more of this. Hopefully the power will reach across the street there. Keep zoning more of that in, and let's do a fair amount so that it's got some room to grow here. This, and not sure what I'm doing there actually. Let's go to speed 2 and get things moving along here. We might as well start doing services now. We're going to want definitely fire. Fire is a thing early on, and the industrial area is going to have a higher risk, so let's put a little fire station there. That is going to service the whole city for the moment. No power. No power, no power. Okay, let's get power to you ASAP. Do that. And then like that. Hopefully that will get power to you pretty quickly. It's getting dark, it's getting dark, it's getting dark. It's my first City Skylines nighttime experience. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Look at that, there's a little sunset. All the street lights come on. This is going to look really cool when we get a big city going up here. With this central avenue running through here, all lit up. Looks like a aeroplane landing strip or something. Look at that. Look at that. Weird stripey. Oh, that's just the shadows, I guess. I guess those will disappear at some point. But this looks really cool. This looks really, really cool. Look at our... Oh, there's a big bridge lit up in the background there. We've got this one, we've got this one. All of our highways heading off that way. Ships on the harbour. This is pretty cool. This is nice. Good job. Good job, Colossal Order. You did well. The nighttime looks really pretty. Super pretty. Okay. Well, let's keep going with a medical clinic now. Or maybe we'll do our policey guys first. Where are we going to want to put these? Well, we could always put it somewhere to like fill in some power. Or is that going to connect for us now? As soon as this industry here jumps in, which it should pretty soon, that'll connect for us. Okay. So, police. Let's chuck you right in there. Nice little one in there. And probably put a clinic in there as well. Right next door? Okay, right next door. So we've got our little police station and our medical clinic right next to each other there. Very nice. Definitely looks really cool at night. Let's go find someone to follow around. Let's follow around one of our new police cars. Returning to station. It's got load. A load amount of criminals packed into the police car. That is really funny. Let's follow this guy. Where are you going? Sports car. Max Roberts. Going to the Foggy residence. Oh, is that Max there? It is! Hey Max! You going home? He works at Frank's Fish Stick Factory. Awesome. 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 Good work, Max. You're alright. He's home, is he? Good on you. Oh, I should install the Control F to find button, mod rather. I'm gonna put that in for next time if that is in fact working with Skylines. That way we can go and check on the progress of Max Roberts and any other citizen who we want to find. And you can also rename all of the citizens and all the buildings, so that's pretty cool. Now, why do you not have power? Just because you decided to zone over there, typically. Well, we might be able to hook it up with adding some more services that we need. We are going to need the crematorium, and I've added a mod or an asset for crematorium, so I can put these little churches in. Kind of makes sense, you know, churches, funerals, that sort of thing, and these will act as crematoriums, or I can put this one here, which is a church with a little graveyard on the back. So they look a little bit more pretty than your standard human burning crematorium. So let's put a little church. Actually, I want tall buildings there. So let's put a little church here, right there. That'll look neat. Nice little church there, and that doesn't really help with our power situation, but you guys are just going to have to work it out. You're just going to have to like start moving in here where there's actually power. Maybe we'll try and help out with a bit of low density commercial if we can. What if we put some low density commercial on this block here? Okay, now it should be hooked up. Yes, it's hooked up. Very good. Very good. Alrighty. Let's go back to... Oh, we're on speed 2. Let's go to speed 3. Zoom through. We do need to start zoning more commercial, more commercial, more commercial. Okay, so let's put a bunch of commercial maybe on... Yeah, like that. On this road here. So just some low density there, and let's use this tool. And here, that'll look nice. And probably put some high density on this side, and going back here as well.